Hey girls, hey! So today we are back again. Well, I am back again. And we are going to be talking about Foodie Beauty's live. This is her second day in Montreal. So we're a couple days behind. But this is a highlights video basically of all the streams she did on the 28th, I believe. So it's her entire second day in Montreal. So let's go ahead and play it and let's see what she's up to.
Hi, are you guys here? So yes, I'm having a good day because instead of being gaslighted all day, and really, why would people think I would drive him? I really analyzed this. Smoking, coughing, being screamed at the whole way down. This is your fault, blah, 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 helping with the maid case. Fuck that. Why all of that headache is erased.
But that's what everyone has been telling her, right? Like, why would you go back? What are you getting out of this situation? It doesn't seem like she benefits in any way except for maybe a little bit of attention. And even then, it seems like it's negative attention. So for her to still sit there and question why anyone would think that she would meet up with Nader when she's in the city that he lives in, that's 2 hours away from where she lives, or however far away it is, it's only logical that people are going to assume that she went there to see Nader, right? Obviously. But of course, she's here sitting and upset that people would assume that of her.
I know. Look, I know it's a pattern, so...
Exactly.
And honestly, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to break it. I didn't know if I was strong enough, you know? Al, he would go back to when I last saw him and blame me for all his problems that were going on today. Him being stressed out, dealing with this whole case would be my fault somehow. Sorry, you break it, exactly. You break it, you fix it. This whole thing is not my business. Thank you. If I ever get called to testify or something, yeah, well, then I would have to, and I would tell the truth because I don't even remember what I said. But what happened basically was I was with him at some point that day, I think twice. I think I went home, and then he must have whoever he'd seen in that time period. I don't know. It's not my business. I'm not talking about it. Whatever.
She says, it's not my business. I'm not talking about it. As she is sitting there talking about it and speculating about what happened. If it's truly not your business, which I feel personally it's a little too late for her to be making those claims that it's not her business when she already put an alibi out there basically for him. But, you know, that's a different conversation. But if it's truly not her business, then don't comment on it on such a serious topic too. If it's not your business, if you don't want to be associated with it, just let it be. Don't talk about it. But of course she has no self-control and always just gets diarrhea of the mouth and just goes off.
Problem at all anymore. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Please tell me it's not
your problem.
It's not my problem, right?
It's not your problem, but you're talking about it and now it's turning into your problem. And it's been your problem now because of this constant talking.
It feels so nice saying that. Your problems are not my problems. So, I have plans tonight.
The face that she made, like that expression, like you just know that there's something up. Right? When she says, I have a date tonight, and she makes that expression, something's going on. She feels guilty about it, I guess, for some reason or another.
With a friend. Just a friend.
Why call it a date if it's a friend? She wants people...
I have a date with a friend.
She wants people to speculate. Or she's... Maybe not even just people, but also Nader. She wants Nader to speculate. Who is she going to be with? Is this really a friend? Oh, she's saying it's a date. It must not be a friend. At the end of the day, she's just trying to make him jealous.
Yeah. I don't even care. You know that? Sometimes it's good not to know where you are, where you're going. You know, like, I have no direction in life anyway. My direction in life is trying to be the best version of myself I can be, because anywhere I travel in the fucking world is irrelevant without that. Right?
But she can do so much more to work on herself. If that is true and she truly believes that, and of course she only believes these things when it's convenient to her, she should truly work on herself, because like she said, exactly, wherever you go, you're still going to have to deal with yourself. And that's what she experienced in Cuba. Realized that although she was in a different country, she was still complaining about the same things and in the same headspace, because that's not how problems in life work, right? You can't just remove yourself from that setting and the problems go away. That's not how it works. And instead of her learning that lesson and coming back and truly working on herself, here we are in Montreal as she's complaining about who knows what and talking about the same things.
Wherever you go, there you are. I was in Gary's stream, fucking right. Excuse me? Cuz I support him fucking exposing him now. Screw that shit.
When it's convenient to her.
I was fucking mad. I support you now. Just like that.
The way that she can pick and choose when she supports people due to whatever they're saying or the way that they're behaving, if it's convenient to her, she's able to do that. But her viewers, when they no longer support her because of her actions or the way she's behaving, that's an issue. That means they're not truly loyal. But she can pick and choose when she wants to support someone and when she doesn't want to support someone. And that's fine.
And then someone sent me a clip. He's threatening to my channel. And you're going to show my messages? Okay. Let's go there. Let's go there while my phone's charging. You're going to show my messages, which, number one, show that I've been nothing but reaching out to be kind to you. And what do you do with that? Hi, plain cheese. You go on live stream and you say, you don't want to see my fucking face. I'm a fucking bitch. You want to take my channel away. For what? Talking about you? How many?
But after all the times he has said, you know, in streams, I mean, she just said it herself, that he said you're stalking her, or whatever it is that she just said that he made claims about, that she's a bitch or something. Why are you still contacting him? That's basically his way of saying it without saying it, right? Because he's trying to be evasive, I'm sure, and vague about the situation. But if he's saying all these negative things about you when you're reaching out to him, stop reaching out to him. That's his way of letting you know, don't reach out to me. I don't want you to reach out to me. Even if you are being nice and being generous to drop off a weed care package or whatever the case might be, don't reach out to him. He doesn't want you to talk to him, right? Even if he says something else behind the scenes, I feel like she should know better at this point, right? And I feel that that's the frustration that a lot of her viewers have. Okay, like, he might say something else or act in a different way, but in front of his audience, he's degrading you, right? So take the L and just move on, girl. Move on.
In live streams, do you have making fun of me? Let's go there. She has a point. Tit for tat.
She definitely has a point.
He can't hear you in jail. After his court case, he's done. He's suing me. Yeah. Good luck with that. How about you worry about the court cases you have now, and then sue me, okay? Thanks. And then you fucking, like... Can you even take a shit without Dee Dee in the background? Shuffling with her fucking robes like she's that fucking landlady from fucking Three's Company? Like... And you can't call an Uber on your own? You can't be like... She has to count down when the Uber's coming. 9 minutes left. This fucking woman has to be at work at 8, 9 in the morning, and here she is counting down when your fucking Uber's coming. This is the problem, and this is why you are always going to be miserable in life. Because you don't
That might be the problem, but it's not your problem anymore. Now it's Dee Dee's problem. She's choosing to do that, and that's her issue. And yeah, she might be enabling his abusive and toxic behavior, and she might see that, but it's not affecting Foodie Beauty anymore. Or it shouldn't. I mean, she's still obsessing over him, right? So that's why it's impacting her and upsetting her. But realistically, it has nothing to do with her anymore. And if Dee Dee chooses to do whatever it is that she does, that's on her to deal with.
Accountability, any responsibility for any actions you do. I have no opinion on the May case, but I will say this. If it did happen, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I hope justice is served. If not...
That's an opinion. See, you can't say, I don't have an opinion, and then give your opinion, and then expect for people to leave you out of the situation. When you insist on inserting yourself in the situation, it seems. And you only insert yourself in the situation when it's convenient to you, and to use it as like a aha type of moment on Nodder. So you say, I hope justice is served, right? Because that would be convenient to her. That would make her happy right now in this moment because she's upset at Nodder. But then the moment she's no longer upset, right? All her viewers know, then it's an issue. I don't believe that happened, or there's a lot of she thinks that she's lying, or she goes on to criticize the alleged potential victim in the other case. So all this flip-flopping, she can't say, leave me out of it, and then insert herself in the situation. That's not how it works.
I hope justice, I don't know, whatever. It's not my problem anymore. It's something that did stress me out in the back of my mind. I just tried to push it away. All of this shit is not my fucking problem anymore. But what you're not gonna do is think you're gonna take my channel away, buddy. Because I can tell you right now, yours will be first. Thank you. Jeez, fucking nerve. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so expose me. I wanted to be nice to you. I even told you guys that. I wanted to bring him a fucking care package. My intention coming to Montreal was to prove to myself that I'm over it, but also maybe partly to prove to you guys and the haters, but more importantly, to do content. Like, I'm here to fucking enjoy myself, get out. I got a discount on this hotel. So, yeah.
The main purpose of her going to Montreal is to be close to Nodder. She can say whatever she wants to say. I think it's pretty obvious to everyone, all the viewers that don't believe everything she says, obviously. Like, whoever has a healthy dose of skepticism while watching her, I think would agree that it's pretty obvious that she went to Montreal to be close to Nodder in hopes that he would contact her, or that she would contact him and he would come over. And that they would have some kind of moment in Montreal. It's pretty obvious, I think, to everybody who's watching this. So for her to then turn around and say that it was to prove to herself that she could get over it, like, you could prove to yourself that at home by not talking to him, right? But she doesn't want to do that. She wants to go to Montreal, be minutes away from where he lives, to prove to herself and do quote-unquote content, where she's only been live streaming the same stuff that she always live streams from home, just at a hotel. Makes sense.
Oh, he'll watch Later Baked Korean. And Dee Dee's probably watching right now. Don't forget to call your mommy and update her on your court case. Unfucking believable to think I would ever... For what? Put myself through this? For what? No. Sorry.
That's what we've all been...
Prove you're overwritten by him gifts.
That's what we've all been telling you, girl. For what? Why do you put yourself through this? For what? Obviously because you don't have self-worth in yourself, which you should, because no one is worth this level of abuse, right? So we need to do better. That's just the bottom line at this point. Just do better.
I'm stupid. Yeah, a bit delusional, because I was like, you know what? I'll just bring him a package and go on to the hotel. Bring him some weed. Because I think about stuff like that. Like, I'm so used to, like, when I would go to the dispensary or get extra things, I would always think of him and get him extra things. Because I'm like that. I'm fucking generous, you know? But... whatever.
Generous, bribe, incentive to come over, to see him. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Generous. We'll go with generous right now.
And I heard fucking somebody be like, why would you pick the time to come to Montreal when your ex is going to court for an SA case? Because I don't give a shit. Like, honestly, it's not my fucking problem. Number two, actually, this is a very good time to celebrate my newfound fucking singleness. Number three...
You've been single. This is not new.
I don't know. I don't keep track of when his fucking court case is. I don't give a shit when his court dates are. Actually, that was a big problem in our fake-shinship. What can we call it? When I was with him, I never remembered his appointments. Because guess what? Get a fucking calendar. Jesus.
But you enabled and rewarded this behavior by doing what he wanted, going back, giving him anything he needed. Come on. You can't get mad at his behavior and then turn around and reward that same behavior.
Also deliver Natter his usual dowry. Prove the haters and abusers wrong. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Obviously, there were times where it crossed my mind, like, yeah, maybe I would like him in the hotel room with me, but no, like, obviously not. Like, every single time I'm nice to him.
And again, she always tells on herself, so I don't know why she's not honest from the get-go. Come on, like, it's obvious to everyone who's seen this. Again, if they have a healthy dose of skepticism and don't just take her word for everything. And I feel like that's most of her viewers. They have skepticism when they watch her at this point. It's obvious that you went there with the intention of seeing Natter. So then why a couple minutes ago you denied it? That wasn't your intention for going. But now you're saying a couple minutes later, it's a different story. You did have that thought in the back of your mind, which is obvious to everyone. So why lie? Just say it. You're going to say it anyway. Just say it.
A fucking asshole. Like, super big asshole. Like, I have to stop doing that to myself. Like, why would I even do that? You know? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me anymore. So, because it doesn't make sense, then I'm not going to do it. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It never made sense.
In my brain, vacation should be a... You didn't have any plans to take him back to the hotel after you handed him the weed? Honestly, mostly no. There was a little bit in my mind that maybe we'll see how things go. You know what I mean? But,
again, leaving that door open. Like, this is how it all starts. It's like you guys aren't talking, and then you or he does something, but I feel mostly you, and, like, mostly Foodie Beauty, and he allows her to obviously give her things or do things for her, and she falls right back into the same cycle. So she hasn't broken the cycle because she's actively trying to keep the cycle going, and he's not taking it, I guess, is the current situation.
Crack relationship. We don't do crack, so no, you're not right about that. Do I look like a crack addict? I'm fucking 400 pounds. Miss Roper, yes! My friend put that in my head, Miss Roper. In the background with the gowns, always trying to get validation from her husband. She is Miss Roper. Alright. Why give him a care package? Because I care!
But you shouldn't care anymore. It's past that. You shouldn't care.
That's what a care package is. Who else? You know what? I'll make a care package and I'll deliver it to somebody who appreciates it.
Exactly. Do that.
Well, I don't do crack. I'm fat. Alright. I'm too fat. I'm too pretty to be a meth head.
Okay, girl.
You want to strip club these tonight? That's a good idea. We could nightclub. I can get an extra night and just sleep in. Not an extra night, but maybe late checkout. If there's nobody renting the room.
Doesn't she always say? I feel like she has mentioned this before, where she makes comments that she's going to go to a nightclub or she's gonna club, and she never does. And also, someone having social anxiety or just anxiety in general, like she claims, I'm surprised that she would even say that she would go to a club and a nightclub or a nightclub, because that sounds terrible if it's a bunch of people around and you already have anxiety as it is. I don't know why she would even say that.
Ow. Fucking stupid thing. I don't know. Now, I also did have it in the back of my mind to come here to shoot the OF content, but I chickened out, as usual. I think I'm going to wait till I have like a committed boyfriend that I'm comfortable with to do stuff like that.
It sends me when she gets that. It's always when she wears this shirt and she's constantly pulling up that turtleneck to cover her chin or her second chin. That I hate it. I hate it. It's like it makes it look worse. She looks, in my opinion, she looks better when the turtleneck is where it should be and not pulled up, because I feel it draws more attention to that area. Like, it looks like she's trying to cover something. She's trying to hide something. So why draw attention to yourself like that? And it's not discreet. Like, I feel like most people would notice that. Or I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, but it's annoying.
Like Carly and John. You know what I mean? Where should I go? Legal counsel. Give us some suggestions then. I'm open. Because I'm here. I have nothing. My plans changed. I had plans to go to the museum.
You had plans to see Nodder, hopefully. So that's why your plans have changed. How do you go to Montreal or go somewhere and make zero plans of what you're going to do? I feel that whenever people make plans, they have a general idea of what they might do. And of course, if you think that you're going to see someone, you're not going to make other plans because you're going to be spending time with them, right? But no, her intention was to come here and go to all the Montreal attractions, but yet she has no actual plans to go to any of these attractions. So how does that make sense?
I don't ever have, when I do anything, I don't have a firm itinerary ever planned. My life is just, that's how I am, okay? So, I'm just kind of going with the flow. Whole dancing class. Honestly, my favorite, obviously, I really want to enjoy the hotel room because it's so gorgeous. Like, I just want to lay in bed tonight and watch a movie. And maybe order Uber Eats. I'm seeing a friend, not a date. I have a friend, plans with a friend.
She says plans with the friends, not a date. She just called it a date a couple of minutes ago. So how does she not expect people to call it a date? Obviously, people are going to assume that.
So, I'm going to... what am I going to do now?
See, no plans to do anything. As a viewer, I feel that leads me to believe that what would have been her intentions of going to Montreal then? If she literally, the whole time she's been there, and this is the second day, up until this point, all she's done is be at the hotel. Like, she could have done that at home. Of course, she doesn't have to. I'm not saying she can't go and just enjoy the hotel room. But I'm just saying, I think it's pretty obvious, and I'm going to keep saying this throughout the video, I'm sure. It's pretty obvious that the reason why she doesn't have plans is because she planned to be with Nodder, and that didn't work out.
What do you think? I feel like a museum-y mood. Let's go buy a cute outfit to go to the museum tomorrow. What do you think? Let's go to Mary Claire and buy some clothes.
Let's go shop.
You love something or someone, you love everything about them. You know? For example,
turn right onto Rue de Marseille.
Huh? The sexiest man alive sent me a nude of his whole body. Kevin.
In 600 meters, turn left onto Rue Vio.
He has the hairiest body I've ever seen. And I never used to like hairy men. But because I'm starting to really like him a lot, that body hair is so fucking sexy. Oh.
I feel like that's just her. I mean, she said it herself earlier. Like, when someone said about Nodder watching her video, she said it with, like, this smugness. Oh, he's gonna watch it later, you know? And I'm sure she's right. He probably does watch all of her streams. And Dee Dee probably watches all of her streams. I don't doubt it. We don't know, right? I mean, I think we can kind of assume. But we don't know. But then she comes on and makes these comments about the sexiest man alive, and I'm really starting to like him. Like, who are you trying to convince? Like, that's what I don't get. Obviously, she's trying to make Nodder jealous. Now, all of a sudden, she really likes this guy, but she's in Montreal, obviously trying to see Nodder. How much do you really like him? It doesn't make sense.
Am I in Lachine? I better not be in Lachine. This looks like Lachine. La, la, la. Palp Olympic. Is this the biodome? Is this the biodome? Thank you. Oh, it's $25 to fucking park here? Oh. How do I do that? Oh, I forgot my museum pass. I forgot to... Oh, no! I'm getting out of here. Okay, we can't go today. You know why? I have to book online. Like, for real, I do. My museum
in 150 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
My museum passport is not even activated. Like, for real, it's not.
But her intentions when she decided to go to Montreal was to go to the attractions, specifically stating that she wanted to go to the museums because of the museum pass that she has. But the museum pass is not even activated. She didn't even know you have to book online. She's finding all of this out now. So, I don't know. As a viewer, I don't feel that her intention was to go to these museums if she didn't even have the foresight to even just Google the museums to see what's necessary or activate her museum pass. Like, I feel like that's basic stuff that someone would do if they genuinely have an interest in going to a particular museum in Montreal. They're going to look it up. They're going to Google it. Find out general information. But she didn't even do that. So, I don't know. As a viewer, I find it hard to believe that that was truly her intention.
I gotta book the time and everything. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll be back. You guys want to see what I look like in my new outfit? Wait. And I got some sunglasses. They have different suppliers. Isn't this cute? Pretty dress. Something other than Pennington's. This is a 3X. They only go up to 3X, but it's alright. Now, check it. Check.
Those are kind of cute. Maybe, I mean, I don't want to, like, age shame or anything if she feels young. I mean, she's not old, but if she feels extra young, she can go ahead, rock whatever you want, whenever you want, right? I just think those are cute. I feel that they just kind of, I don't know, someone her age, I don't know, it might be a little, like, tad bit cringy for her to be wearing something like that. But, the glasses they're okay. They're cute. A little big, actually.
No Biodome because I have to schedule
but I like the
it
color.
because of COVID and everything, I think. So tomorrow we're going to go to the Biodome. Not in the budget. You're right, Stinky Anna. Want to see what I look like? Right.
I mean, she's kind of far away, but it's not bad. I don't think, I mean, she's worn worse stuff. At least it matches. That's already, like, progress, I feel.
Remember Natter's photo shoot in the tub in Toronto? Yes. I found that picture yesterday while I was looking through my old photos.
Found the picture by pure chance. She didn't know where it was,
And I
I'm
found
sure.
a picture of him. I took a few pictures of him posing in that tub thing, and I was like, just his face when he was like this in the picture. I'm like, what a cocky fucking bastard.
See, that's another thing, too. She needs to delete all of these pictures. Like, there's already enough stuff of them online where she can see both of them together. The last thing she needs, in my opinion, is to have a picture of him or video or whatever it might be on her phone to then trigger her to want to speak with him. Like, she's not helping herself. She needs to help herself. And that's what's frustrating, I feel, personally, as a viewer. It's like she's not helping herself, but then turns around and gets upset at everyone who tries to tell her. I mean, yeah, sometimes in a mean way, but they're trying to tell her, girl, you need to help yourself. And she just gets upset. But it's the reality. It's the reality of the situation. Help yourself.
Shut up! Autumn Garner, welcome to Favorite News. Where you bees, Autumn? Hello. Please stop wasting your money on random stuff. Money is tight these days. I know, I need to get a budget lipstick.
Yeah, the lipstick. She needs a budget lipstick. That's what's going to send her budget. You know, that's what's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back on her budget is a lipstick. Not the dress she bought, the glasses she bought, the purse she bought, the gas she spent to come to Montreal, the hotel at Montreal, all the food she's already eaten from the hotel. Like, there's so many other expenses that I think the lipstick is kind of insignificant, to be honest.
Aw. My boyfriend. Maybe I should just say I have a boyfriend.
What do you mean maybe you should just say? You have a boyfriend or you don't have a boyfriend. Like, it's either true or it's not. You don't just say you have a boyfriend. Like, this is the problem. This is the issue. do you have a boyfriend or do you not have a boyfriend? Don't, assume that you have a boyfriend or be 10 steps ahead and assume that that's what's going to happen if that's not the case. Like, chill.
He just sent me a picture.
She's so happy to be getting attention. It's crazy.
Yeah. The dusty headboard. Is your boyfriend Kevin? Yeah. We made it official last night.
Wow. While she's in Montreal, obviously trying to see Nodder, and she made it official, quote unquote official, that's yet to be seen, but she made it official with another guy. Makes sense. Super healthy.
Kidding, what? I know I said I didn't want to date, but it feels nice to be treated so nicely. I can't complain about it. And if ever I feel uncomfortable, he respects my boundaries, so I really don't have anything to lose in this situation. You know?
You might not have anything to lose, but she's not thinking about the guy who might be thinking, oh, wow, we're in a relationship. Like, if she's not even committed to the relationship, obviously, because she's in Montreal, it's only obvious that he's going to end up getting hurt if he honestly cares about her. That's, I mean, up for debate, but that's still not fair to him. But she doesn't care.
No, I'm not lying. You just think I'm lying because things I say sound so disbelievable. But you're going to see him. I'm going home Wednesday, and he's going to come over. No, I didn't see Nader in like a month. I was going to bring him weed, but he's mean and doesn't even give a shit. So fuck that shit. No, I didn't expect anyone to run in my arms.
Lies.
It's not what... Believe me, we're past that point, okay? This was just more out of...
Oh, wait. Well, she said more out of respect. We're past that point. I mean, girl, you've been past that point so many times. So how does she expect people to not think that she's still trying to go back? Which, in my opinion, that's the case. It's like, yeah, you might be past that point, but you don't care to come back from that point. And that's the thing, where most people wouldn't come back from that point. She doesn't care to go back to him. Also, out of respect, like, you're gonna bring him weed out of respect. Come on, like, at least think of something better to say than out of respect. Why would she have any respect for him after everything that he's allegedly done to her? It just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense.
Caring, because I know what it's like to not have any weed, you know? So, check his purse out, guys.
Deflection.
Isn't it cute?
Purse deflection. By the way, this video sped up, so she seems like she's moving kind of fast. It's sped up a bit. I've never seen someone use a hair pick.
Like, what do I do? Is this a comb?
No. Well, I don't know. Would it be considered a comb? It's a pick. I've never seen someone use a hair pick like that. So I don't know if, from my experience, I would say that's the wrong hair tool to be using. She needs a different kind of comb, so I'm not sure why she would even buy that. Maybe it was like I'm assuming it probably was the cheapest thing on the like comb aisle, so she just got it, but that's not the appropriate tool to be using for her hair.
What? Yeah, I like this. Look, see?
Nah, girl.
Yes. Perfect.
I mean, sure. Let's go with that.
You can't brush curls, right? I got some marshmallow.
If it's just a friend, why is she spraying a new perfume that she got, or body spray that she got, down in her personal area? What is the purpose for that? I mean, she says one thing, and her actions are literally the complete opposite. And then we as viewers are not expected to question any of it.
That was the wrong number. I'm not happy. I'm not happy when I act this way. Okay, we have some lashes, magnetic ones. New lashes. Let's try these out.
She went all out.
Block that number.
She got lipstick, body spray, hairbrush, lashes.
Ah!
She really...
Do you think a Vagisil wipe will take it off? Oh my god. Nothing is going right today. Nothing.
She bought or brought Vagisil wipes with her. I don't know, girl. This sounds like a date. This sounds like she has something on her mind. My opinion.
Shit! 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 Oh my god!
Wow.
My dress! Just
Her luck.
I can't find my new lash! Oh my god!
I wonder if anyone saw anything.
No!
Probably.
Son of a... This... Oh my god, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I'll tell you, it's stuck to my inner thigh. It's on my body, I know it. Where did it go? My fupa?
It's lost. Just
I have a can of
if
fupa
it's in
wedgie.
the fupa, just let it go. She's gonna end up getting pink eye or some kind of infection or something in her eye. I would just lost cause. I would just say goodbye. It wasn't meant to be.
Damn it! Oh, is that it? Oh, I found it!
She's lucky it wasn't in her fupa.
Who am I meeting, Vula? Is that Vula from Degrassi?
Reflection.
Am I Stephanie K? Kissing all the boys? Push the big wig back?
Kissing all the boys, but it's not a date.
What do you think now?
Okay?
Is that better? He was gonna pick me up, yes, he offered to pick me up, and I'm not gonna be at the hotel, so I think I'm just gonna go myself. What about Kevin? He's my boyfriend. Kevin's my boyfriend. This guy's just a friend. Like, for real. I'm not sleeping with anybody or nothing. I'm just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go, 'cause,
sleeping
like,
with anybody, just a friend, but all of her behavior on this day made it pretty obvious, at least to me as a viewer, that she had other intentions with this guy. But then she thinks we're dumb, and we're gonna believe that, you know, she's not gonna sleep with him. No, of course not.
somebody picks you up. You can't leave whenever you want. Well, I guess you can be like, can you take me home? But I'm being prudent. Actually, I don't need to worry about that because this guy's just...
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
My teeth. Where can we go? Let's go buy that jumper. What woman does not know how to scrunch? Ew.
That's gross. She stares at it for a good minute too, and then goes back in. Ugh. Ah, that's so nasty.
Yeah. Well, Kevin is boyfriend material. Like, he wants to be official.
Boyfriend material and wanting to be official doesn't make it official. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She's already 10 steps ahead saying and telling her audience, which is the worst, like, oh my gosh, she doesn't learn. She's telling her audience, yeah, that's my boyfriend. So, of course, moving forward, her audience is going to treat him as her boyfriend, or at least assume, right, that something's going on for her to say something like that. And then when she goes and acts like she doesn't have a boyfriend, people are going to be questioning. And then she's going to get mad. And she's going to start talking her shit. And then it's the viewer's fault. Of course, always.
And my reasoning is...
Also, like, that's kind of
Spike.
psychotic. if he's not your boyfriend, don't call him your boyfriend on a public platform. That's... Like, if I was this guy, I mean... I was going to say I wouldn't be cool with it, but I wouldn't be cool with a lot of stuff that she's already done to this guy, and I feel like that's red flag. The biggest red flag possible is that she's not valuing him at all and giving him, like, proper respect, and he's fine with that. Why?
Trina, how do you even know he's back in Lachine? We don't even know this. Anyways, I don't even care. I have plans. You found your lash. Kevin asked to be my girl boyfriend. Is Kevin in the room with us right now? Excuse me, Apple. No, Jen, that's the thing. Like, I feel bad, but it's just friendship. Like, I'm not gonna be sleeping with anybody, you know? Like, for real, I'm not. Can anyone else see Kevin? Screaming red flag. Yeah, but you know what? Those red flags, like, they're good ones in a way.
How?
You know?
No, I don't know. Red flags are not good. They're red flags for a reason, right? So for her to still go and try to spin it like, oh, well, yeah, red flags, but they're good. No, they're just the opposite of Notter's red flags. Like, he's giving you too much attention. He's being super lovey-dovey. He's like love bombing you. He's allowing you to just walk all over him. But also you're letting us know that he needs a place to live, and he has a, you know, he had a wife that brought him into the country and he's no longer with her. These are not good red flags. But of course, in her head, she's going to spin it that way so that she can justify continuing to see this guy.
He's really nice.
He might be nice right now. That doesn't mean that he has good intentions.
The guy you stood up over 200 times?
Exactly. And he's still there.
Thing is, Charlotte, I just explained to him, like, I understand if you don't want to talk to me anymore because I'm not, you know, I'm just really, like, nervous, and my guards are up a lot more since what I've just been through the past year. So I think he's more understanding. You know, he's like, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want with me? Do you want to take it slow? Do you want, you know, he's very respectful.
I don't know. That's, in my opinion, that's a little bit beyond being understanding. I feel he has, and not because he's dating Foodie Beauty. I think I would think this with any other woman. If a man, like, basically if a woman was kind of not giving the man his place and being a little like a jerk to him because she keeps canceling on him and talking about Notter, and she has said herself that he watches her live streams, so he sees all of this. He's seen all of her crazy, like, shifts in her emotions and like her unstable behavior, basically, and he's still willing to be there. If I knew, even if it wasn't Foodie Beauty, if it was the same situation with another woman, I would think, why is he there? Like, he must have an ulterior motive, because most people would be like, man, you're in love with your ex and you're constantly streaming about him and you're constantly canceling on me and you're not giving me any kind of respect. I'm fucking out of here, right? But no, he stays. And that, in my head, would be why. But she doesn't think why. She just thinks, oh, he's being understanding. I mean... Maybe, but why? Why is he being so understanding?
And he doesn't get scared away by that stuff, so. But, like, everyone's gonna watch my channel, so how am I supposed to know the real motives of men that I date? You know? Veronica Sawyer looking for important Peters. Ready, set, peace.
But that's the point, though. She needs to work on herself before trying to get with somebody again, so that when they go and watch her videos, she's not ranting about a man that doesn't claim her. And she's not crying 1 minute, laughing the next, crying again, mad the next, crying again, and mad at her beezers the next moment. Like, anyone who sees that, I think would be worried, concerned, would not be interested in being in a relationship with somebody like that, because they seem unstable. And so, yeah, how are you supposed to be in a relationship once a man sees your YouTube? But that's the point. That's the point. You're not supposed to be in a relationship right now. What she should do is work on herself so that when a man goes to look at her YouTube channel, she doesn't come off as unstable, is my point. But she doesn't think about it that way.
Kevin wants a relationship. He wants to cuddle. He's I love you
And see, that's the
and
thing
all that nice
too.
stuff, you know?
He's telling
Stuff
her,
that
I
people-
love you, and she loves that because Nodder would never admit to that. But again, she barely knows this guy. She's seen him, like, I don't know, twice. And canceled on him who knows how many more times than that. And he's telling her, I love you. Like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, hello, red flag, red flag. And she doesn't acknowledge it.
From you know who. Well, very rarely anyway. Stop lying, it's pathetic.
She doesn't say, I'm not lying. She just looks the other way. So that says more than anything, I feel.
All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to go. And I'm going to go to the booze store. Kevin is all red flags.
Exactly.
Hi, Vicky. You dated a guy
And
from
completely
Canada?
ignore it. Like, she's not even going to
Manipulate.
comment on the fact that she read a comment that says he's all red flags. No, let's keep it moving. Not important.
He was with his ex. I know, but you know, he needed someone to come down here. He needed a sponsor, whatever. Sometimes relationships are transactional. And you know what? You're never going to truly know the true
Well, let's see what she says.
motives of somebody. You have to go with your instinct, and for me, instinctively, I feel like he's laying on the sweetness, but I feel like he means it. Like, I feel like,
See,
in a
that's
way,
the thing. Okay, first of all, she says relationships sometimes are transactional. And yeah, although they might be at some point or another, but a relationship completely based off of a transaction, if that's what the case is with this new man, Kevin, with his ex, who brought him into the country, or who sponsored him to come into the country. Okay, that's already him basically telling her he's okay with being in a relationship, and he's married to this woman, or was married. That's a big ass commitment, and to only do that because he needed a sponsor to come into the country, like, okay, I mean, anybody, that's not my business, right? But she's putting it out there and letting everyone know he's okay with having these transactional relationships. So what's another one to him? He won't even have to marry her. He'll only have to date her a little bit. And if he gets something out of it, I mean, he was okay with it once. What's to say he's not okay with it again? And yes, we will never know the true intentions of someone who comes into our lives, right? I don't disagree with her on that. But to basically come in, and I feel like he's being pretty upfront, maybe not directly I feel like he's letting her know, in a sense, with what he has going on in his life, maybe not with words, but I think everyone sees the red flags, and she doesn't see the red flags, and she's trying to justify all of these red flags. I mean, dude, she just said relationships can be transactional, that's okay. Come on. But then she's going to cry about it later when she says that he was just using her. But you said it's okay to have transactional relationships, girl. You're setting that boundary up to say, that's fine. That's okay. Go ahead. Right? But then you're going to cry and get upset when that's the reality of the situation. You can't have it both ways.
he means it. I feel like he's attracted to me. I can just tell. I feel like he does like me. He wants to spend time with me. I mean, I'm an attractive fucking boss woman. Why wouldn't he?
Oh, yes. And this is the, so she got off live and she ended up posting, oh, I guess that's it. She ended up posting this, community tab later on in the night. She didn't come back. And I got this from Kiwi Farms because, of course, she deleted it. But she posted this picture of a man in the middle of the night, sleeping over at my friend's. See you guys tomorrow. Like, come on, girl. Okay? Just come on. Let's be real. Let's be honest. In my opinion, obviously trying to make Nodder jealous. But also, didn't you have a boyfriend? Aren't you talking to Kevin? Isn't he super nice? Isn't he super hot? Isn't he super supportive? Isn't he super understanding? So what you're telling us, or what you're letting your audience assume, and Nodder, of course, but your audience assume, because this post is for your subscribers, although your intention is to post it so that Nodder sees it, but your subscribers are also going to see it and they're going to have an opinion. And the obvious opinion is going to be, well, then you cheated on your boyfriend, right? You obviously slept with this guy, as what it seems like. He doesn't have a shirt on. Okay, fine. You can sleep in the same bed as him and not do anything, but why doesn't he have a shirt on? And this is the middle of the night. No, just no. Anyway, what's new, right? So this was the end of the second day of Foodie Beauty's Montreal trip, and we will be back shortly with the third day. And that's it for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.